Welcome back. I am Unapologetically Eric. You can find me on Facebook at Unapologetically Eric or on Twix at Eric Not Sorry. Well, today someone's feelings are going to get hurt. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This whole thing has been bouncing around in my head the last few days, and I wanted to wait a few days before I turned the mic on, but after I started thinking, it just all came roaring back, and yeah, let's get into it. So, this past week, a couple of things happened. Beauty pageants. First off, I fucking hate beauty pageants. I think they're stupid. I think they're outdated. It's narcissistic. There's some horrible things involved in pageants, from crash dieting, bulimia, anorexia, all sorts of eating disorders, depression, mental disorder. There's a lot of bad shit associated with that stuff. But if people that are into it, rock on with your bad self. It ain't for me. But I do have something to say when a man wins it. A what? Yes. So, I believe it was last weekend, Bailey Kennedy was crowned Miss Maryland, which, fantastic. That's awesome. There's only one problem. Bailey Kennedy is a dude. No, she's a beautiful... No, it's a guy. I don't care if a guy or a gal out there wants to live their life as the opposite gender. I don't care. The vast majority of people don't care either. But when a man sticks his self into women's spaces, competitions, anything, like volleyball, swimming, Google Riley Gaines, basketball, volleyball, golf, you name it, when a man puts themselves into women's competitions, I get some fucking heartburn. I don't care if Bailey Kennedy, I don't know what his real first name, I don't care if he wants to live his life as a woman. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know if he tucks or if he has a mutilated dick. I don't know, and I don't care. But he's a dude. And he won Miss Maryland. Bro, I can already hear people, oh, you're a homophobe. Really? You're a transphobe. No. First of all, let's take those words and let's dissect them, shall we? First of all, phobe. What is that from? I know I've covered this before. I'm sure of it. Phobe is a derivative of phobia, which means to fear. And then you have, well, we'll take homophobia. Homo, which is, I guess, let's see, there's Homo sapien, so mankind or something. But also, when I grew up, the word homo was not something you wanted to call somebody. It was a derogatory term. It was mean. It was like calling someone the three-lettered F word regarding gay people. You don't say homo. It was an insult. But those words, in my mind, make no sense because people aren't afraid of people like that are gay or trans. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sure somebody's going to email me or message me, well, this is what I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck your feelings. I live in reality. If you want to live your life, if this guy wants to live his life as a girl, go for it, dude. You do you, boo-boo. But I'm not going to live in the fantasy land that he's a girl now. No, I don't live that way. I live in reality. And I know a lot of people do too. And like I already said, a lot of people are like, fine, if that's how you want to live your life, yeah, we may think it's gross and weird or unusual or whatever. But if that's what makes you happy, go for it. But when you are a guy and you run for Miss Maryland, and then, of course, he won because of the hierarchy of, oh, God, what's that word? Oh, damn, I can't remember the name. Oppression, that's it. So on the hierarchy of oppression, well, if you're a woman, you're just a woman. Too bad. This guy is higher on the hierarchy. So all you ladies lose. Sorry. Blows my fucking mind. And then, later this past week, there was the Miss Alabama competition. Again, these are beauty pageants. Oh, but Eric, they go up there and they give speeches. I don't care what the contestants get up there and say. I hope they do good things in their community, and I'm sure they have great intentions. But this is a beauty contest. Let's face it. What does everybody remember from years ago that when they actually watched this shit? It was the bikini contest, right? Well, you didn't want to see that when Miss Alabama happened, because the winner of that is a woman by the name of, let's see, I have it written down here, Sarah Milliken. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but the issue with Miss Alabama is Sarah here. Let me first off say, I am sure I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I am sure she is a lovely person. I am sure she is very nice. I'm sure she is a good soul. I am not going to be saying the following to be outwardly mean-spirited, but shit's gotta get said. So Sarah here won Miss Alabama, and if you look her up, she probably weighs about 400 fucking pounds. I'm not joking. Now look, I'm fluffy myself, okay? I have been working on my weight probably more recently, and I have lost 25 pounds. I'm almost down 30. Yay me. But I've also struggled with weight for the last 20, 25 years of my life. So I know it's tough. And hey, I also like fluffy ladies. Hey, big girls need love too. But for me, there's a line. And for a lot of dudes, there is a line. Now, again, I am sure Sarah is a lovely person. And I'm not calling her out. I'm not, targeting her to be mean. But it's a beauty pageant. Everyone expects at these pageants the ladies to be fit, curvaceous, not necessarily, giant boobs, but curvaceous, fit. This woman is not. And I've seen articles where she claps back at body shaming. Bitch, no. Look, it's a fucking beauty pageant, and she's not. Again, I'm sure she's a lovely person. But there's models up there. We all know what models look like. She is not. She's not. She's not. I have no idea how the hell all the other women in this pageant felt. They probably went, if I knew this was going to happen, I would have had chocolate cake at my nephew's birthday party last weekend. Because, what the fuck? This is insane. Again, okay, I'm fluffy. I'm not going to rail against people who are overweight. I think the stats are, 45% of Americans are obese? I mean, we're all fucking fat on some level. Well, not all of us, but a large portion of us. Well, when it comes to a fucking beauty pageant, you don't want somebody that's unfit, unhealthy, and obese. It doesn't fucking compute. It made my fucking brain break. And she's clapping back. This whole body shaming is just a fucking excuse to be a fat, lazy piece of shit. Losing weight is hard. Exercise is hard. Working out is hard. It's difficult. You spend years eating shit, gaining weight, and now it's going to take years to lose it. You have to eat right. You have to work out. You have to burn more calories than you take in. It is hard. I could very easily just sit on my couch and say, well, nobody should body shame me because, body positivity. No, fuck that shit. I don't want this lady, I don't want Sarah to die in her mid to late 40s of a heart attack or a stroke. I don't want anybody that's overweight to go through that. I mean, she is on the fast track to heart attack, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, stroke. Her knees, her ankles, and hips are going to be fucking shot by the time she hits 50 years old. Her body is going to quit on her. That's not good. It's not fucking healthy. And for her to be like, I'm clapping back on body. No, dude. No. Lose fucking weight. Exercise, diet. Again, I'm not saying this to be mean because I've said this shit to myself. I talk to myself like this. Somebody at work brings in candy at Halloween. And, oh, man, I want a fucking Twix, bro. But then I look down and I'm like, no. I am not going to have a Twix today because I need to fucking lose weight. Because I feel it in my knees. And because I've lost weight, my knees actually are starting to feel better. And it's amazing. It's great. It's wonderful. This woman will get winded walking to the second floor. And she won a fucking beauty pageant. And people are defending her when people are like, she's obese. This is insane. No, this is insane. This is insane. Our country has lost its fucking mind. People are defending this shit. I'm just, fuck. I am just, like I said, this has been bouncing around in my head because I know feelings are going to get hurt. And if Sarah hears this, again, I'm not trying to be a mean douchebag, and people are going to be like, well, you're being a douchebag. I don't care. Fuck your feelings. I don't care. She should not be winning Miss Alabama. Again, I'm sure she's a nice person. Maybe she does great things in her community, which is awesome. We all should fucking do that. It's a beauty contest. What? Yeah, please go Google it. Or don't Google it. Fuck Google. But look it up. When I first saw this, I thought it was like the Babylon Bee. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like their retort after, Mr. Maryland. Or, excuse me, Miss Maryland. I thought it was the Babylon Bee. I thought it was a joke. And I looked it up and I was like, what? This is fucking real, bro? What? No. This is fucking insane. It's insane. I really do. I hope Sarah Milliken, the now Miss Alabama, I hope she finds a trainer and a dietitian, and I hope she gets after it. Because if she comes back next year, I want to see, obviously, I don't expect her to be a size 1 or 2, but I hope she's healthier. Just for her own life. But to put her or someone like her in her physical state on top of a pedestal and go, this is beauty. No, it's not. I am not going to go and put myself into the Mr. Universe contest. Why? Because I'm fat. I am not jacked with muscles. I'm not, Arnold Schwarzenegger or, the physiques of MMA fighters. I'm fucking fat. I'm not going to go do one of those contests. I'd be laughed out of the room, as I fucking should. Nobody should come up to me and pat me on the back and go, good luck, you're beautiful. No. Dude should come up to me and go, bro, this is not the place for you. I'll work out with you maybe next year or the year after, but not now, dude. No, you're fucking fat. You're fluffy, bro. Lose some weight. And that would be a good thing. That's positivity. Be healthy. Lose weight. I mean, people are defending this. That's the thing that really, really just gets me. How can you defend someone literally eating themselves to death? Seriously, she and a lot of us are eating ourselves to death. The shit that we put in our bodies. But I guess it's beauty now. I guess. I don't know. But you know what? No. Should not be Miss Alabama. Any of the other ladies, I'm sure, they're way, way more qualified. But so that happened. These are things that have happened. We have a guy that wins a beauty contest for women, and Shamu, Sorry, that was rude. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry. But someone who is 3 times the size of all the other contestants won the beauty pageant. That wow, that fuck me. We're so fucked. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. This is insanity, bro. It's insane. So yeah, look it up. Look it up. It's it will it will open your eyes. I mean, I was at work the other day when the news hit, and I showed my coworker, and it spread through the company like wildfire. Everybody's like, "This is fucking real." Look at her, bro. She looks like Veruca Salt after she turned blue in fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Seriously. Beauty pageants won by somebody who is morbidly obese. Sarah, I hope for your sake and your health, you do like what I'm doing and watch what you're eating and work out and not just sit back on your laurels and say, "Don't body shame me," and keep eating Haagen-Dazs. I really hope you do better for yourself so you can be around for your friends and family for a long time and you can actually walk around and not need a rascal. So this is what's happening, folks. It's fucking nutballs out there. If your feelings got hurt by listening to this, well, that's on you. I don't care. Don't listen to me again. I really don't give a shit. Send me a message. I'll just block you. I don't care. I don't care. These are my opinions. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of this. Do some research and take a look at the winners of these beauty pageants, and tune in next time. Until then, take care.